Hello, everyone. Well, it's 3:41 p.m. in the afternoon, so it's light rain right now. Excuse me. And yeah, it's the rain is light, and it looks like it's supposed to be heavier rain later this evening, and tomorrow, I guess all day is supposed to rain and probably rain overnight. And excuse me, if it does rain overnight, I guess I might need help with a hotel room for tomorrow night. Um, you know, so I feel like such heavy pressure on my heart. The pressure is so heavy that it feels like pain. And I don't need to go to the emergency room. I just need sleep. Excuse me. I got no sleep last night at all. My anxiety was kind of high, and around 4 something, they had a lot of homeless perps invading my space and getting so close by me. Um, you know, and um, and like I was up listening to my Christian songs for for hours, I guess. Like, I don't know if it was 3, 4, or 5 hours. I was just listening and listening and listening and listening and listening. And I try to tell myself it's okay to listen to the same song twice on repeat, back to back. It's nobody's business. Nobody else got to hear it. Nobody got to judge me because you can't hear it. It's in my MP3 player or my phone. There's nobody to demand the answer. Oh, what you listening to? And you're not supposed to listen to that. But it's okay for them to blare loud music. But my music is in my ears. Not the outside world can't hear it. But it's like, I don't know why, even if I'm listening to my music, whose approval do I need? If I wanted to listen to the same song on repeat 5 times, am I crazy for it? How come other people's not crazy if they listen to the same song 30 times in one back to back on repeat? And they're seen by society as mentally normal. But why is something mentally wrong with me if I listen to the same song on repeat? If they got ghetto narcissistic abusers who want to pretend to be fake aggravated, but just because it's me doing it. But you do it. So, yeah. If I listen, or I have like these unwanted intrusive thoughts and fears that, if people condition my mind to think that, oh, if you listen to the same song multiple times, like on repeat, eventually, it's gonna drive you crazy. Or they'll be like, oh, don't you get tired of hearing the same songs over and over again? Like, with the movies and TV shows, like growing up in fake foster care, I was isolated in my room by myself anyway, and did more into studying and writing, because that's what they, punish you if you, you know, if your grades aren't quote unquote good enough in school, they would come down harsh on me if I got B's and C's. So they expected me to be that straight A honors student. But then when I did make good grades, they had fake excuses to be mad and pretend like they didn't care. Oh wow, flies. But oh yeah, and I forgot to spray my this morning. But anyway, 'cause I had a fly that I think it did touch my side of my head this morning. But damn, perps coming here smoking. You know, but and they wait till it's freaking raining. It's light rain. Are you following me? He's following me with that cigarette. He was following me with that cigarette. So, with the TV shows, I was trying to get away from him. But with the TV shows, like, or movies, the fake foster family, if they could watch Hellraiser and Blade, movies like that, multiple times. But if I wanted to watch Romeo Must Die, they would be like, how many times you watched that? Oh, you done watched that movie over 5-6 times. How many times you watched that? Turn that off. That's old. This and that, whatever. But or if I wanted to watch Powder, that movie Powder, or Matilda, or if I wanted to watch, Big Mama's House Part 2 or something like that, oh, you're not allowed to watch the same movie on repeat. That's a fake unwritten rule of the fake foster family's household. But the biological brother Wyatt, when we were little kids, Wyatt used to watch the same movies on repeat. He used to like to watch Terminator 2, Judgment Day on repeat. And I forgot what other movies he used to, dang, my mind went blank. But Terminator 2, Judgment Day, oh, he used to idolize and worship that movie so doggone hard. And he used to like Aliens movie and Sigourney Weaver, those movies like that. But now I don't watch movies no more. It's been over a decade, probably almost 15 years. Well, actually, yeah, it's been about probably 15 years, almost 15 years, since I've been to the movie theaters and seen any movies. The last movie I saw in the movie theaters was a movie called Sucker Punch in 2011 before I left Denton, Texas. And that movie Sucker Punch. But But I watched some documentary at a movie theater in Santa Monica in like 2012. But I don't count that because that wasn't like a box office. Well, I don't want to say that. But it wasn't like the big time movie theaters. But I had waken up to I was awakened to the truth in 2010 and 2011. But in 2009, I saw they had I went to the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie, and but 2006, the ex-boyfriend Alex, when I was in New York, we went to see that movie Happy Feet. Whoa. See, with my sleep deprivation, I'm getting clumsy and I just nearly fell. So, yeah. So, I uploaded the videos this morning and I got less than 2 hours of sleep, and my sleep was spotty. It wasn't even good sleep. And I'm still sleep deprived and tired, but then if I try to get any more sleep, can't go back to sleep. And it's getting later. But I had the normal breakfast this morning that I usually get, and it was good. But I felt bad. It might have been due to my sleep deprivation that I accidentally spilled a whole entire huge cup of ice water. And I'm afraid that the girls might use that against me or take that into account of documenting me having such bad, quote unquote, bad behavior or something like that. But like as I said, like mistakes that I make while sleep deprived, people hold that against me. People in general, but a lot of situations. Oh, hell no. Like, me being wrongfully permanently banned from all Wyndham hotels, it was all because of me accidentally spilling juice. And with them hitting me with directed energy weapons, that my hips were hurting so bad I could not bend down. And the abusive, narcissistic, fake breakfast attendant viciously, with hate, anger, forcefully, she had it out for me. And she forcefully ordered me, she got a dirty towel and threw it on the ground with vicious hate, anger, and forcefully ordered me to pick it up. Well, she didn't get a mop. And she made me do it, and she hates her damn job. Come to work mad every damn day. Excuse me, but I have accidentally spilled like juice or something at other hotels, and if my hips weren't hurting, I try to clean it up, and they stopped me and paused me, and I'm like, they paused me, and then they said, don't worry about it, and then they clean it up. But with my the sleep deprivation, it make me more clumsy. I like lately I've been like I think it was super early this morning. I think it was, or was it yesterday that I accidentally my MP3 player fell. Excuse me. So, and my bags fall all the time. Yeah. So I had no lunch, and I feel kind of like I'm starving. Um, excuse me. So yeah, I was saying this morning that I feel so discouraged. And then I try to reach out to other people in the TI community, and they look at my profile and ignore me and refuse to follow me back. Not that they're required or mandated to, but they ignore me, ignore my comments, but respond and heart and like everybody else's stuff, including perps. Excuse me, but I'm the one who's, like on Twitter and TikTok and everywhere else, would be, wrongfully ignored and blocked, and they tell everybody stay away from me. And it's like, if you're a fellow TI, like this is what I was talking about in my first perp walk video earlier this morning. Like that, they had this lady named that called herself Targeted in Detroit, and she's supposed to be targeted, but she keep her distance from me and ignore me and respond to everybody else. And also someone named Sierra Tavares Reyes and quite a few other people, do the same thing. And it's like I don't have. I'm glad that there's a teeny amount. It's only a teeny amount of people in the TI, teeny tiny small amount of people in the TI community. Like I can count on my hands how many people in the TI community that reach out to me and talk to me. On this channel right here, I'm not subscribed to that many other like TI channels, or I'd be afraid to comment because I'd be afraid that if I comment and then discover that I'm blocked for no reason and then go into an emotional depression and feel bad all day and lose sleep overnight and be just worried what I did wrong. And but it's like I should not have to have so many enemies or so many people in the TI community that hate me. Like I shouldn't have to have so many enemies in the TI community. Excuse me. So, it's 4 o'clock right now, and I'm feeling slow because of sleep deprivation. I'm sorry, but like after I woke up, I listened to Psalms chapters 39 through 46 and was trying my best to stay alert and try to soak in everything I heard. I tried. I tried my best, to be as attentive as possible despite being sleep deprived. Um, but like I shared. So yeah, like yesterday, when I had the dinner, I had the I had the noodle, the angel hair pasta with a half a pound of sausage and some broccoli. And because I wanted to go to that Asian place, but they were closed yesterday for I guess for extended closure for the holiday, but they're supposed to be back open today. Um, so yeah, so it was the angel hair pasta, broccoli, and a half pound of sausage, and a garlic butter sauce, which was a lot of butter. Like, and I asked them, for some cheese. They gave me some Parmesan cheese, and the server was really nice and respectful and everything. And you know, and with the drink included, I just picked a few side items and then made a meal out of it. Picked a few side items and made a meal out of it. And and I had the drink too, and all that together, like with the drink included, all of that costed $15, about $15 plus tax. you know. But I felt like I didn't want to eat something fried. But I think it has been a little, I don't remember. Oh, I think the last time I had seafood was like last week. You know, um, I'm not gonna say what meal I had, but and they trying to they're force farting me, but yeah, I just, well, didn't want to eat fried food yesterday, but um. So yeah, yesterday morning I just had a cinnamon roll and nothing else. Today I had what I usually get. Um, it was sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, and I had a cinnamon muffin. And today I had orange juice instead of apple juice, and I had some water. Excuse me. So I had a decent breakfast, and now. Oh man, they trying to force orgasm me too with the weapons. I'm so sorry. Listen, I feel humiliated. But but yeah, it's raining right now. But I have $8.07 in the bank, and I thought I had no cash. Damn, see these perps. Get out of here. Um, I thought I had. See, it's raining. I thought I had no cash, and but I might have like probably 25 cents or something that was buried inside my receipts. I gotta see what little cash I have, but I'm not sure if that would help. But so if anyone is watching this, I need help with like $5 to help me make ends meet for enough enough funds for dinner, and like, so yeah, I shared in a community post in case y'all didn't see it, my so-called food hack and food review, my little video from yesterday, and I also shared that I thought I don't remember if I did before or if I did already, but I shared like a quick introduction to my novel that I'm trying to work on. But if I can't be well rested, or if I can't be well rested, or if I can't, be well hydrated or eat properly, of course that's gonna affect my performance, my writings, you know, um, excuse me, or if my writings aren't that great, because if it's not that great because of being sleep deprived or food deprived, or like, if you're hungry and can't even think straight because you're so hungry, or if you're thirsty or whatever, um and people, especially the perps, they weaponize and use that against me, but if I'm well rested, well, if I drunk good, excuse me, they're making my nose itch. If I drunk, adequate amount of water and well rested, and, you know, even I don't even have to be like full or whatever, but if I just ate something, to help fuel my mind and everything, to be able to focus better on the writing, you know, um, but even when I'm sleep deprived and can't function, I still try to fight to write anyway. And if the stalkers be like, well, if you're that clumsy, you don't need to be writing. Well, y'all keeping me this way. Y'all keeping me to be below functional, below functioning. I heard that they keep us targets below functioning. You know. But I have the munchies right now and so hungry. And you know, it doesn't seem like if I eat 2 or 3 meals a day, it doesn't seem like my weight is much of a difference. But I mean, I have to suffer hunger throughout the middle of the day sometimes. Sometimes I'll be held over until dinner, and other times I'll be like hungry and feeling tortured, you know. But yeah. So I'm about to get off here. It's 4:09 p.m. I'm about to get off here, and I'm trying to see if I could get help with $5, you know, to make ends meet for dinner. But if I don't get the help with the $5, then I'll try to come back on for the live stream later on and try to raise funds. To try to see if I can get enough funds for dinner. But if I do get $5 after y'all see this video, then I'll just go straight to go get dinner and then try to live stream tonight. Keep me in your prayers. I love y'all. I'm gonna get off here.